Over the last decade or so, Paris Saint-Germain have been in desperate pursuit of a Champions League success, but every season it seems as though they are missing the final push that could lead them all the way to the silverware. And it is no secret that they are pushing this summer with many signings being made, but there is one piece of the puzzle missing, and that is Paul Pogba. Hey guys, we Tough Football here, and today we look at the possibility of Paul Pogba joining Paris Saint-Germain. Manchester United are under pressure to sell Paul Pogba in the next 6 weeks amid strong interest in the Frenchman from Paris Saint-Germain. It's understood that Pogba's agent Mino Raiola is discussing personal terms with PSG, who believe they can sign the 28-year-old midfielder for less than half the $89 million he cost United in 2016. Pogba has a year left on his $290,000 a week contract and has given no indication that he's interested in signing a new one. This means he will be able to walk away from Old Trafford as a free agent for the second time next summer. Juventus paid just £800,000 in compensation when they signed Pogba back in 2012 and received then the world record fee from United when he moved in the opposite direction 4 years later. United must now decide whether to recoup some of that money by selling Pogba before the August 31st deadline or keep the player for another season at the risk of losing him for nothing. PSG, one of the few clubs in Europe who could afford his salary, think they can persuade United to sell him for around $43 million, although it's believed there has been no contact between the two clubs yet. There is also likely to be an interest from Spain and Italy for Pogba, who's repeatedly flirted with Real Madrid. He is due to return to preseason training next week after Euro 2020 and a family holiday in Florida. Asked about the situation last month, he said, "I have 1 year left on my contract. Everyone knows that. There have been no concrete proposal for the extensions. I'm still in Manchester." United signed Donny van de Beek as a cover last summer in case Pogba left, and are being linked with a number of possible replacements, including Declan Rice, Eduardo Camavinga, and Sal Niguez. And now, Ruben Neves, who is being persuaded by Bruno Fernandes from Wolves to join United very desperately. It seems with all these targets in mind, United are preparing for something big to happen, and that big thing is Paul Pogba leaving. At this point, it may not be a matter of if, but when he leaves, and if it is for a fee or if it's for free. For United fans, this may be a sign of relief. As for the past 4 years, if it's not Pogba, it's its agent blabbering about clubs that he could go to, that he's fed up with United, or just the uncertainty of Paul Pogba himself. Some lackluster performances, some uneasy performances, and some games he will shine like he did at Juventus. There's never consistency with Paul Pogba, but when he does shine, he is one of the best, if not the best midfielders on the planet, and I think we all know that. Watching him play for France this summer was something that United were missing, and we've seen glimpses of it at United, but Pogba needs the right team around him, and Mauricio Pochettino's Paris Saint-Germain, which have already signed Gianluigi Donnarumma, the Euro 2020 winner, an experienced centre-back, and Sergio Ramos, Achraf Hakimi, and ex-Liverpool star Georginio Wijnaldum are missing one more key piece for that Champions League push next season, in which they have tried for the last decade to get, with Neymar, Mbappe, Ibra, so many great talents, but just haven't not brought that Champions League title home. Pogba could be that missing piece and would have a midfield duo of Wijnaldum and Verratti waiting for him as well. And it's not like just PSG have been a thorn in United's backside for just Paul Pogba. United have been interested in Eduardo Camavinga, also a Frenchman, but PSG are there again and trying to rival them in signing him. If they can't sign Paul Pogba, PSG are reported to go all out for Camavinga. United have also had interest in Camavinga and have been in direct talks with him. Solskjaer views him as a future player for the club, and if Pogba does leave, United are said to have gone all out for him as well. Raphael Varane could be joining, which could give him a French connection at the club if Pogba were to leave. The only problem in this Paul Pogba transfer to PSG is that PSG need to sell players. As like many clubs in this world, amid the COVID-19 pandemic, PSG are in a lot of financial trouble, and their squad of nearly 40 players needs to be cut down to at least 25, while at least recouping a total of 180 mil in fees. This is a tough ask for Pochettino, as cutting down a squad as big as PSG and letting players leave for minimal fees, or even possibly nothing, is something that I'm sure many managers don't want to do. And is it all worth it for Paul Pogba? Well, to be honest, it depends on what Pogba shows up at PSG if he were to go. If it's the France Paul Pogba that plays so well with all his great teammates around him, which at PSG he will definitely have, as everywhere you look, there's great talent. And I'm sure many fans would love to see him link up with Neymar, who is just as skillful and visionary as him. Or will it be the inconsistent United Paul Pogba, who shows up whenever he wants to? But anyways, let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think this transfer will go through this window, and will Paul Pogba be wearing the PSG colors this coming season, or will he leave for a free in the next window? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys in the next one.